y'all. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Charnel and I am doing a reading vlog. There'll be a little other bookish stuff going on and like just a little bit some other stuff going on to like my fall bucket list. Shout out to Bryn. I know I talk about her a lot, but like she's one of my bookish friends here on BookTube and Bookstagram. But shout out to her because I saw that she did like a family fall bucket list. And similar to her, I have a small child. He's not a toddler anymore. He's 5. Okay, he's coming now. Keaton?
More flies?
There's no more. That's it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I also did a family bucket list. I'm gonna go over that with y'all, but I have to talk about what I'm reading right now. So I am, oh, focus please. Y'all need to see this. I'm reading The Scammer on audio by Tiffany D. Jackson. I have all her books. I told y'all I haven't been to the bookstore in a while. But I could not wait for the physical. I use one of my Audible credits to, is it Audible or Leave? Oh, it's Audible, yeah. I use one of my Audible credits to start listening to the book. I'm gonna buy the physical too, because I have to, I need Blood in the Water too. That's the other one that just came out for her. It's like middle grade. I think that's her middle grade one. And then The Scammer is more YA. Y'all, this book is a mess. If you know, you know. Okay, let me read the synopsis. But the synopsis does not do it justice. You guys need to read or listen to this book. It is crazy. Okay, so Blood in the Water is not Blood in the Water. Sorry, The Scammer is about okay, it's another rip. It's a rip because she does rip from the headlines types of novels or thrillers. So it's ripped from the headlines, following a freshman girl whose college life is turned upside down when her roommate's ex-convict brother moves into their dorm and starts controlling their every move. Out from under her overprotective parents, Jordan is ready to kill it in pre-law at a prestigious historically black university in Washington, D.C. when her new roommate's brother is released from prison. The last thing Jordan expects is to come home and find the ex-con on their dorm room sofa. But Devontae needs a place to stay while he gets back on his feet. And how could she say no to one of her new best friends? You guys, that synopsis does not do this book justice. So on the audiobook, I am about 35% in. Yeah, 35-40% in. Devontae is the most, I don't want to give nothing away, but he is crazy. Grand Rising Queens. Just think of like the most hotep person you know, and he's worse. Okay? And he just lives and thrives off of conspiracy theories like us in the black community know about, like, but he is so wrong. And he is, yeah. So it's partly like I don't know about this real story. I've never heard of this real story. Kind of like how, okay, she says Grown is not about R. Kelly, but come on. Okay. But this story, I don't know the real one, and I'm not going to look it up until I'm done with this book. So I'm not going to look up the real story that is based on, because, you know, ripped from the headlines, until I'm done with the book. Because I want to know what the hell, how. These are young freshmen. They're all the girls are freshmen, brand new to the university. And they're trusting their new bestie, because it's her older brother. She's like, oh, my brother gonna stay a couple days in the dorm with us because he just got out, until he gets on his feet, okay? they're young girls. They're like 17, 18. They're like, okay, but it's been a while now, and it's turning into a little cultish. I don't know. It's turning into something, and I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but please read this. I already know it's gonna be 5 stars. I already know. And I want the physical book. Every time I'm listening, I'm like, I need to be reading this. I've never listened to any of her books. I read all her books like so fast. But the audio, I can't speed it up anymore because then I won't be able to hear it. Because it's, chicken scratch. Because I want to know what happens. You guys, the way Tiffany D. Jackson, give her the Nobel Peace Prize. Give her the NAACP Image Award. Give her all the things, the Pulitzer, everything. Because there's just no way that I just eat up all her books like this. Okay, so I'm going to take you on the journey of me reading / listening to The Scammer. And we're going to go on this journey together because I need somebody to talk to, even though y'all not talking to me, but what am I reading? What am I reading? All right, so now on to my fall bucket list. Or fall checklist. I titled fall checklist. So I'm gonna put the I just did it on Canva. I do all my little stuff like Bookstagram, graphics and stuff on Canva. So I did this on Canva. So let's start. Let's go through. It looks long, but it's not really. I think a couple of these things we've already done. Okay, so I want to bake a sweet potato pie. This kind of goes together. Bake a sweet potato pie and bake apple pie with my son. My son and I are bakers. He's 5. And he watches cooking videos. That's how he relaxes, like beside like reading and stuff like that. He loves to watch cooking videos. So that's his interest right now. So, and I love to bake, especially in the fall. So I'm just, you gotta jump on your kid's interest. So anything to get him off the screen. So yeah, so he loves to bake. So we have not done that yet. Either one of these we have not done. But I usually do sweet potato pies. I usually make them for Thanksgiving. So closer to Thanksgiving is when I start baking pies per se. But we have done banana bread. Like 2 weeks ago we did banana bread together. So that's TBD. That's coming up. The 2 pies. Have a picnic in the park. I technically did it by myself. Y'all were with me that last weekend of summer, but technically that's not fall. Okay, so I owe my family a picnic in the park. Of course we're gonna do books, snacks, especially for my son, and all that type of stuff. So, and we live in a city, but we have a lot of green spaces and a lot of parks, and we live near like a major nice park. It's like I think it's technically a national park. Like those protected parks, green spaces. Paint pumpkins we have done. But they're like these fake ceramic pumpkins. I actually got them from Primark. So we painted those together. My husband, not so much. He doesn't really like to do arts and crafts with my son. He'd rather do like hands-on, like active stuff. Like they go play soccer a lot together and stuff. But arts and crafts and like baking is usually me and my son together. And then my husband will eat the food. So yeah, we've done that, but that's like an ongoing thing. We like fall, winter, we do a lot of crafts more than summer. Summer we're outside a lot. So we're doing that. Next is Friday family movie nights. We've started that. Not so much Friday. Like we're not really putting like a time frame on it. But like this past weekend and then next weekend are long weekends from school. My husband's a teacher. My son is in public school. So we have like a lot of days off. Well, they do. I gotta work still. To where like there's no school or work the next day. So this past weekend we watched some shows together, like on Disney, like the Marvel Eyes of Wakanda. We watched that together. And then yeah, we're finding like Netflix and stuff has new stuff. So like yeah, that's been going on. We're eating snacks, being lazy, watching TV together. And then apple picking / pumpkin patch. That's something we do literally every year since my son turned 1. We've been doing that. So we were supposed to go this past weekend, but if you live on the East Coast, you know we had a nor'easter. So even the pumpkin patch sent out the email because we already had tickets, and they sent out the email like, we're closing because of this storm coming, so we couldn't go. We won't be able to go this weekend because I have an event, like a mommy activity, like a black mom's activity, and we have like my son's friend's birthday party. He has karate. We already packed in for this weekend, so we're gonna try to go the following weekend, the weekend before Halloween. We're gonna try to go there, so that's already like tickets already bought for that. We're already set. Yeah, and then spend time in nature. We've already been doing that. I have not been recording that, but I am this weekend. Yeah, I will record that for this vlog. And then visit new bookstores. That's on my list. I have not done that. So there's actually a new bookstore in my area. It's not directly in my neighborhood, but it's like adjacent. So it's even walkable. It's like 25-minute walk. And I know exactly how to get there, but I just haven't had time. Like the easiest third space for me to get to is the library, because that one is in my neighborhood. It's like a 10-minute walk, even less than that. Excuse me. So the library is just so easy for me to get to. But I will be visiting a new bookstore, and I'll take you guys with me, I promise. I might be able to go tomorrow because I actually need to get my son's friend a birthday gift for the birthday party this weekend. And I know his mom said books. So I might be able to go tomorrow. And I will, if not this weekend. It's a long weekend this weekend, like no school on Monday. So I will bring you guys with me when I go to the bookstore, the new bookstore. And then lastly, think about Christmas gifts. I have been doing that. You know why? Because for some reason, I mean, all of these companies know our lives, but every year since I had my son, since I was pregnant with my son actually, I get Amazon's holiday mailer. It's like they send like this, if you're a mom, let me know if you get them too in the mail. Amazon and somebody else sends it. It's like a kid's mailer, like to and it has stickers and like a wish list to give Santa you can write in. It's very cute. And it's a catalog, like their Christmas catalog for kids, to point out what they want for Christmas. And my son has already looked through it. We sat together like, okay, this is gonna be our money. But I've already started thinking about that. He's the most expensive person to buy for on my list anyway. So yeah, so I have been doing that. So at least I have my son squared away. At least I haven't bought anything, but like I have stuff in carts online and like things checked off on my to-do list and stuff like that. So yes, I already started doing that. So I think those are the main things, but I am going to keep listening to The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson. And I will check in with you guys as I'm reading this book, and also bring you along with me to all my little weekend activities I have planned. You guys, what is wrong with Devontae? I'm talking about the scammer. Devontae and his cult. Everybody gotta get hands. Everybody has to get hands. And I'm getting kind of irritated with Jordan. The main character that I'm really liking is Nick, the white boy. But everybody in this freaking cult needs to get hands. They all catch a fade. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm about to look up what real headline this is based off of, because this cannot have really happened. Okay, that's all I have to say. All right, y'all. So I finished the scammer. This is what I'm talking about. The Scammer. Can you see? Yes, there you go. The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson. You guys, I gave it... I actually still kind of don't know, because I don't want to give it 5. I'm not don't want to, but it wasn't giving 5. It's like 4.5 stars. Y'all know I don't really care about star ratings anymore anyway, but okay, if I have, like, for Goodreads purposes, so Miss Tiffany can get her credit, 4.5, okay? And my review for it that I put on Goodreads is unhinged, because I think I put, like, laughing my ass off. What the hell was that? Because, of course, okay, I don't want to spoil anything, but read or listen. I mean, listening is reading, but still, put down whatever you're reading right now and read The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson, because it is her funniest book. Like, there's some, to me, there's comedic relief if you don't take Hotep seriously, like me. You're gonna laugh and say WTF multiple quadruple times throughout your read of The Scammer, like I did, y'all. So Devontae is... Did I tell you what it's about? I did, right? So, like, how the girl, one of the roommates' brothers, moves in to the dorm suite and chaos ensues. We don't trust the government. We don't trust, like, all those types of authority, because historically, yes, everything to shape this society, us and our families, our ancestors, and like us till today, are negatively impacted by everything that the society stands for. Yes, this is true. But when it gets to the conspiracy theories of it all, it gets dangerous. Like, as a sidebar, people are not vaccinating their kids. People are not going to the doctor. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, people, yeah, it's very dangerous. So, like, couple that with the impressionable young minds of college freshmen, and you're putting yourself as an authority figure. Yes, this whole equation I just said can and will equal you created a cult. Devontae. Yes, and by the end of the book, there's twists and turns. I will not spoil it, but y'all, it is good. It's good. I loved it. The hype is real, because I'm telling you, everybody on Threads, Bookstagram, Threads and Bookstagram have been hyping up The Scammer for the last couple weeks. And I was like, all right, let me use my Audible credit, because I haven't been to the bookstore to buy it yet. So I couldn't wait. And I'm glad I listened to it in one day. It's so freaking good. And I'm still laughing. Like, it's like so unhinged. It's like, what the hell? It's funny. It's funny. Okay, it's funny. All right. I know. Well, to you guys don't know. So it's been a couple days. I just want to close out the vlog and show you guys what I got from the bookstore that you saw in the last clip. So that's not the bookstore that I wanted to go to from my fall bucket list of visit bookstore I've never been to. Wait, was that what it is? Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think that's what the anyways, the bookstore I was trying to go to, she is only open like 3 days a week, and I didn't know that. It said like Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. And the days that she's been open, I've just been busy, like going in the office or just working, whatever the case is. So long story short, that would be in the next vlog. But yeah, sorry guys, my son is yelling. But yeah, so you guys saw, I went to a rug tufting class. That was really fun. So that is a part of my fall bucket list, doing arts and crafts. I know it's not really bookish, but it's a part of, my fall bucket list that I share with y'all, and it's just, I don't know, it's just fun. It's bookish adjacent. Us bookish folks are usually creative people. So yeah, let me know if y'all care about that stuff. But yeah, anyways, let me close out the vlog and show you guys what I got when I went to the bookstore with my son. My son got a book too, but it's already out of this bag. So I got, let me show you this one first. From LA, the author is LA Banks, and the book is Minion. And it's like a vampire huntress book. And I've heard of LA Banks, like she's been writing for forever. And yeah, I was surprised to see that in that bookstore, in that bookstore. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, so it's a vampire huntress legend. It says, there is one woman who is all that stands between us and the eternal night. Here is an account of her legend. That's it. So yeah, this is the book. This is Minion by L.A. Banks. And it's a vampire huntress type book. Look at the cover. She got her hunting knife with her. Body's tea. You know. Yeah. And then I got what everybody's been talking about lately is Heart the Lover by Lily King. This is I think it's a literary. Oh, look at Lily King. Okay, girl. But yeah, literally all my bookish friends have been reading this. Well, most of them. And reviewing it. And my main friend that like we read, we buddy read or just read the same things every month basically. She was like, you gotta do Heart the Lover. I was gonna just do the audiobook from Libby, but I'm sorry guys, a cover is gonna always get me. I was like, I need to own this and display this on the shelf. So Why not? You know, I'm gonna read it. Like, it's books. Okay, let me just read a little bit what it's about. Oh, she wrote Writers and Lovers. Okay. So it's a magnificent and intimate new novel of desire, friendship, and the lasting impact of first love. And the line says, "You knew I'd write a book about you someday." If there is, and y'all, that's the first line of the book. Okay, let me read this to y'all. "You knew I'd write a book about you someday. You said once that I'd dredge up the whole hit parade minus you. I'll never know how you tell this. I'll never know how you tell this. For me, it begins here, like this." Okay. Yeah, this is something I gotta physically read this. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. So yeah, those are the 2 books I bought in that bookstore. And that's the bookstore I always go to. One of the 3 that are like in my area that I always go to. So there's nothing special about it because it's a small bookstore. But this weekend I will be going to that new one. And I think it's like POC woman owned or women owned, I think. But yeah, I'll take it along with me and on that one, but that'll be the next vlog. Okay, so thank y'all for watching this vlog. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment and all the things, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.